Is Jordan Addison leaving Pitt? No, he's not leaving Pitt. He's leaving Pitt. No, he's not leaving Pitt. What is going on with Jordan Addison? And what does this West Virginia Mountaineer fan think? Let's talk about it. What is up, college sports fans, fellow members of Mountaineer Nation? This is Coos, and welcome to another edition of Coos' Corner. So come in, make yourself at home, and let me pour you out a shot of top-shelf college football content. If you like that kind of content, please hit that red subscribe button. If you like this specific video, please hit the thumbs up right underneath. Please share this out with all of your college sports-loving friends, and also leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this Jordan Addison situation. Let's get on with the show. I'm recording this video on Saturday, April the 30th, 2022. Last night, reports surfaced that Jordan Addison, who is arguably the best receiver in college football, won the Biletnifoff Award in 2021, probably the best player on Pitt's football team. I think it's safe to say, especially with Kenny Pickett gone. But reports surfaced that Jordan Addison was planning to leave Pitt and transfer to USC over a big NIL deal. Well, that's got the college football world buzzing, especially Pitt fans. And it even has Pitt coach Pat Narduzzi buzzing, apparently. According to these reports, Narduzzi called Lincoln Riley multiple times yesterday to express his displeasure with how he handled this situation and how he tampered with his player. Now, as of right now, Jordan Addison is still at Pitt. Now, that could change by the time this video gets uploaded to YouTube. But as of the time of recording, he's still at Pitt. But according to Jack McGuire, who I found on Twitter, who's been following this situation really closely, he's with Barstool Sports. Mr. McGuire has been following the situation closely since it started, and he's saying that as of last night, he was 100% certain Jordan Addison would leave Pitt. Well, now it appears a company called 412 Clothing, who I guess is associated with the University of Pittsburgh, has stepped up and matched USC's NIL offer. So now, according to Mr. McGuire, Addison is now mulling his decision, trying to decide what to do. There's also reports claiming he has spoken with Aaron Donald. We all know who Aaron Donald is, one of the best defensive players in the league, in the NFL, and also a Pitt grad. And that Addison is mulling this situation privately and has basically disconnected himself from all social media at the moment so that he can make this decision without any distractions, and I actually applaud him for that, if that's the case. But according to Mr. McGuire, he does think that Addison will end up leaving Pitt, but he doesn't think it'll be because of NIL. He thinks it'll be because he's dissatisfied with the current quarterbacks and the new offense. I'm calling BS on that, Mr. McGuire, and here's why. If he was going to leave Pitt because of the offense and the quarterbacks, why would he wait till now to do it? 2 days before the deadline to put your name in the portal. Pitt played their spring game 2 weeks ago. So he's known for over 2 weeks now how good his quarterbacks are and how this offense works. They had 15 spring practices in a spring game. So why would he just now be making that decision if it was over quarterbacks? Now, I know that's not an easy decision for these young men to make, and he may want to mull it over, but why would he wait till 2 days before the deadline and then all of a sudden, he's got an NIL deal, but he ain't leaving over NIL? That's just BS. We know it's NIL. All national media, David Pollack at ESPN being one of the names, has come out and went after Lincoln Riley and USC over this situation. And USC is one of the darling programs in college football. The national media usually loves and talks great about and props up. So for them to be coming after Lincoln Riley and USC the way they are, I think there's something to this story, and I do think that it's NIL related. Number one, and I don't want to harp on this because this is not a bash Lincoln Riley video, but I think Lincoln Riley, this is just another thing to prove Lincoln Riley's a snake. The way he left Oklahoma. I actually did a video about Lincoln leaving Oklahoma when he did it, defending the guy. Since we found out a lot more about the way the whole thing went down, I've changed my mind on that. I think he was wrong the way he did them. That being said, that's a whole other video, and I'll leave it up to my good friend JPC over at Outlaw of College Football to do that video because he loves to bash Lincoln Riley. Go check him out on YouTube, at Outlaw of College Football. As a West Virginia fan, I could sit here and laugh at Pitt having this issue with Jordan Addison and make fun of them and all this stuff. But you know what? I'm not going to do that in this video, because I may in a later video if he does in fact leave, but that's neither here nor there. But this is bigger than that. This is about the sport of college football that we all love and how it's being poisoned. And I used that word. I heard that word from Aaron Taylor, CBS analyst. And by the way, I'm going to end this video with a clip of Aaron Taylor on Twitter talking about this situation and how college football is being ruined. I'll close the video out with that. But he said it best. College football is being poisoned by the crap that's going on behind the scenes with these institutions, these boosters, and these administrations at universities doing dirty things just so they can win football games. And it's terrible. It is not what college football is meant to be about. It's ruining the sport. Now, I'm not saying young men shouldn't get paid. That is not this topic of this video. But there needs to be a system in place to control how this stuff is managed, to control how it's done. There needs to be limitations on things. There needs to be guidelines set forth. NCAA could have done all of this years ago, but instead, you know what they did? They washed their hands of it. They did absolutely nothing. They created this mess that we're in right now. We're not going to be able to back out of it, but somebody needs to at least step up, put the brakes on, collect our breath, and figure out a way to get the train back on the tracks, because right now it's derailed and it's going over the side of the mountain. Please, somebody, NCAA, whoever's going to be the new leader of the NCAA, please, someone step up, save the sport we love, get all this crap fixed. NIL and transfer portal should have never been implemented at the same time. It was a perfect storm to create chaos, madness, shady deals, corruption, all this crap. It shouldn't be happening to our sport. Somebody's going to have to step up, get this train back on the tracks. Well, guys, let me know in the comments section what you think about this whole situation. Do you think, number one, do you think Lincoln Riley and USC are to blame here? Do you think they were tampering? Two, do you put the blame on the NCAA for this mess? And three, do you think Jordan Addison has a role to play here, or even the University of Pittsburgh? Do you think there's some blame there? And what do you think about Pat Narduzzi calling out Lincoln Riley for tampering? Let me know in the comments what you think about the situation. I want to hear your opinion. If you want to support me financially, guys, you can do so. There's several ways to do it in the comments section. If you're a Mountaineer fan, go to earsgear.com, buy your favorite Mountaineer gear like the shirt that's on the screen right now, among many others. Use promo code COUZ in all caps, COUZ, get 20% off your purchase. If you're not a Mountaineer fan, he's got shirts there for you too. He's got an outdoor section where you can find your favorite outdoor shirts. You can also go to the Fanatics link and shop for your favorite apparel for your favorite team. That link will just get you into the site. You don't have to buy the item that pops up. There's an Amazon link. You don't have to buy that item. Your shopping experience will be exactly the same. Doesn't cost you any extra, but it helps me grow my channel. BetUS link there for your online gambling and betting. If you want to do that, use promo code JOIN125 for 125% bonus on your first bet. Don't want to do any of that? You can join Couz's Corner as a member. Right underneath this video, hit membership for as little as $2.99 a month. You can support me. You can get some really cool emojis to use during chats and in comments. Get some members-only content. A lot of other perks to go with that. Check that out in the join button right below. Or, if none of that appeals to you and you just want to support me for free, hit that red subscribe button. Leave those comments. Give me that thumbs up. And share. Without further ado, I'm going to close the video out with the clip from Aaron Taylor.
Hey, college football. It's time to wake the fudge up. Empires don't stay empires forever. They crumble from within, and almost always after great runs of dominance. We're at a tipping point, y'all. What's taking place right now behind the scenes in the NIL world is despicable, and it's dangerous, and it's irresponsible. And this ain't about the kids getting theirs. Student athletes have always deserved a bigger piece of the pie. This is about the adults in the room. It's always been about the adults in the room, which is how we got the sham notion of amateurism in the first damn place. This is about the institutions. and the donor bases and the development departments and the extremely successful men and women that make up that population. But this win by any means necessary mentality is a poison. It's termites, and those termites are eroding the fabric and foundation of what makes this sport the greatest on the planet. There's an old saying that no matter how far down the wrong road you've gone, turn around. Unfortunately for us, I think the genie's out of the bottle and we can't get this toothpaste back in the tube, but we can pull the damn car over, catch our breath, orient ourselves, and figure out a responsible way for everybody to win that is in the best interest of our sport. Because what we're doing now ain't, and we better figure that out.
Q Country Roads.